Hey everybody, it's Dr. Palmer here. You can also call me Lucy or Miss Palmer, whatever you feel comfortable with. I just want to let you know that I appreciate all of you taking this course, and you're going to learn a lot about business and a lot of different aspects about business. So just hang in there with the course. We're going to take it in parts. We're going to take it in stride. Each week I'm going to upload an audio video screencast just like this one. Won't last longer than 10 minutes, so please take a few minutes of your time and to review it. So let's get started. I want to show you a couple things. You have your syllabus here, which is very informative. Also, you just click out of that. That's a new thing popping up in Canvas. But I have like a bio here. Here's the textbook and a little information about me, my cat. I've even created a website. I also have, there's a lot of stuff going on here, but the kind of the main thing here, you have your course syllabus. And so it has my contact information, my mobile phone, email address. You can also email me through Canvas too. You can text me as well. The textbook is recommended. It'll definitely help you with the course. You do have a free student companion website here that if you go to it, you can get a lot of information. With this textbook, it comes standard with the lab. So you'll even have access to an ebook and other type of activities that if you want to do to supplement and enrich your learning, you can do that as well. Okay, let's look here. Just a couple of things on the syllabus. I want to show you how the course, some of the main course objectives, learning objectives. We're going to learn a lot of different things, but we're going to talk about the global marketplace, entrepreneurship, nonverbal communications or body language. Going to create an advertisement. We're going to look at distinguishing brand categories and analyzing financial statements. You also have Miami University Tech Support Team information is right here. They're really good. If you need some assistance with Canvas, you can always ask me as well. And how you're graded, 30% is exams, 25% experiential learning assignments, 25% discussion forums, and I do talk to everyone on the discussion forum. So I'm on every discussion forum with you all. We're all talking together. You have 20% on quizzes. I'm giving you 2 attempts on the quizzes and they're not going to be timed. I don't want you to be racing against the clock, and I'll take the highest score out of your 2 attempts. I do have an exam schedule for you as well. So you will be taking 4 exams in the class, and here's your schedule of those exams as well. All right. Let's look here really quickly at what I want you to work on for this week. So click on modules. You definitely want to click on modules. This is just some student resources. If you're new to taking an online class, that's just something for you to supplement your digital Canvas learning. There's a module 0 here, and again there's some resources here just to kind of help you, tech support, digital library page. You can definitely, and you'll be using some outside resources to develop your answers, whether it's your textbook or a website. And I would like for you to give a brief citation of that in the discussion forum in your answers. The web page and author year or copyright year and author's last name. But let's hear, we have a discussion forum, a meet and greet. It's not open yet because the class doesn't really open until tomorrow, but I want us to get to know each other better. So you have some questions there. I want to kind of show you, you have modules 1, 2, and 3 to work on for this week. And essentially, all the modules are broken down this way. You have the title of the module, which also goes along with the chapter. So module 1 goes with chapter 1, the changing face of business. Each one of your modules, I'm giving you learning objectives, So we're going to look at, define what a business is, look at factors of production, the history of business, the 21st century manager skills needed, what makes a company admired, and how the workforce is changing. Like, for example, people are working longer, workplaces are becoming more diverse with people with all different ethnic backgrounds, genders, life experiences, education. You may have someone who's older than you who's your boss. You may have someone who's younger than you that is your boss. So all these things are changing in the workplace. You also have presentations with each module. So I give you an audio presentation, a PowerPoint presentation that comes from the publisher, and then a Prezi presentation. This is one that I created for you that I actually use in my face-to-face classes. So you have that presentation as well. And it'll load here for just 1 second, and you'll see that. It takes a minute for the Prezi, but you have many ways that you can look at presentations in the class. All right. And then required readings, I mean, I definitely recommend that you read each chapter that goes along with each module. And then I also give you supplemental resources. So I go and find these different blogs, websites, PDFs, articles, Harvard Business Review articles. I go and find these things, diagrams that relate directly to the module learning objectives. So it's not just random stuff. I look at the learning objectives and then I go find this supplemental and enrichment files for you, and this is where they'll be placed. Additionally, you have your activities. So what you have to do or what you have to work on then comes under Module 1 activities or Module 2 activities, for example, and so forth. So you have a discussion forum, and the grading rubric, since the class isn't open until tomorrow, it's not, you can't see that right this second, but you'll be able to clearly see it. It'll say grading rubric, show grading rubric. But the main thing is you definitely want to respond to at least one other classmate's post. That's 25% of your grade. If you use your textbook, or if you use a website, you want to reference that, at the end, or, even though it's a discussion forum and it's online, if you're using resources to help develop your answer, which you will use resources, even if it's just your chapter material or your textbook, you want to still give a brief citation of that. Your Chapter 1 quiz is in Module 1. Then you have Module 2, Business Ethics and Social Responsibility. So again, the learning objectives here is we're going to look at ethical and societal issues, how do organizations shape ethical conduct, how can businesses act responsibly. Some businesses have green initiatives, some recycle, some sponsor a little league team in town. So there's different ways that companies give back and behave responsibly in the society. And so that's very important. Customers are holding companies more to higher standards now, and even employees. It's not about just making a profit, the company. How are they contributing to the community or the world at large? So you have your Chapter 2 quiz as well. Module 3, Economic Challenges Facing Contemporary Businesses. Again, the same format. You've got your learning objectives, presentations available, required readings. Module 3 goes with Chapter 3, and all of your required readings is your chapter material. Then you also have the supplemental resources to help you there. Let's look at those learning objectives here. This is only one chapter that we look at economics. So we're going to talk about micro and macroeconomics here, how to evaluate an economy's performance. And different countries have different economies. Some countries are richer than others. Some economies are doing better than others, So we're going to look at some of those things in global economic challenges. It's important to understand how the world works together economically as well, because that helps with trade, importing, exporting, stock market. So you also have another discussion forum here, Global Economic Challenges and Choices, and then a Chapter 3 quiz. So your modules 1, 2, and 3 activities are due Sunday by 11:59 p.m. It's always 11:59 p.m. Give you all week, all day to get it done. You can work it around your schedule and plan ahead. And then your The meet and greets due January 3rd at 11:59 p.m. All right. Well, please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you need anything, any questions, comments, and concerns, and I will see you soon every week. All right. Bye-bye.